Man, I ain't even got my mask. Man, guys, I'm really sorry about this, but we're traveling back and forth, and it just looks like I don't have any money in my wallet. And I was just wondering if y'all would be kind enough to donate some money to us to be able to help us get back home. Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't have enough money. Either you can get a drink and y'all can share that, or you can get a drink, share that, but I just don't have the money to be able to afford both of those right now. Doesn't have to make a decision, it's a life decision. I'm sorry, I mean, I know times are tough right now. I just had to fill up the car, and unfortunately, you know, me and your mom sharing this drink right here, so that's the best that we can do.
So put these back?
Yes, either put one of them back, or y'all can decide, like, either you can get a drink and then you can get the chips and y'all can share, or y'all can both get drinks or both get chips and then be without a drink. It's up to y'all.
I'm really sad we can't each get
Such a bad dad.
and a drink.
Kids, I understand times are tough and like y'all don't understand it right now, but I promise you, as soon as I get a good job, I'll give y'all whatever y'all want. I'll let y'all get anything y'all want. I'll be more than happy to buy it for you. But just right now, at this time in our life, we're actually unable to do that due to me not being able to get a job, and I do apologize for that. This stinks, guys. But I'll get a job. .com. Hey man, how you doing, man? Not seeing you.
It's good to see you, though. You've been looking down lately. What's up?
Man, I've done everything I can, man. I've spent all this money on school. I've tried getting jobs. You know, I've done the local newspapers. I walk around from corner stop to corner stop. I travel from different cities, and man, I'm just having no luck at getting a job, getting an interview, or nothing. My family's starving, man.
I went to high school. Who's way smarter than this? You graduate top of our class. Like, this shouldn't be a problem for you. It's so easy to find a job now. Like, it's 2016. What are you still looking at corner stores for? Let me show you something. You know how I got my job? You know who Donald Trump is, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm on Twitter. I asked Donald Trump, I tweeted, is y'all hiring? You know, he tweeted me back, yeah, what's up? And he tweeted me the link to apply on a job online. You know how to do that?
No.
So many outlets now. You have stuff like Facebook, Jobs Board, Craigslist, like a whole bunch of stuff to use. This is what we call a smartphone.
Okay, alright. Yeah, I got one of those old flip ones there, you know. Some smarter ones are pretty fancy.
We work on it, alright?
Okay.
So what you do is just go check out all the listings, you know, look for a job you want, go on the websites, you apply online. They'll email you in 2 to 3 days, and there you go. You got a job. And nobody knows how to do this. So they're practically handing out jobs for free.
Wow, really? So you mean like all I have to do is just go on there, submit my information, and just put my Yahoo on there? Man, could you help me set up a Yahoo?
Yeah, I got you. Easy. Smart.
Social media is a double-edged sword. It can hurt your job search just as much as it can possibly help it. Actually, 56% of employers say they might take a peek at an applicant's social media profile before offering the job. Ask yourself, if your online self was interviewed, would you still get the job?
Well, you seem to be a great fit for the position. I just have a few questions about some things I saw online.
Okay.
I see a tweet that says, "Can't believe that lame job fired me." You just said you had to leave because it was a seasonal position. Can you explain that?
I mean, I left at the end of the summer, so it was only for the season. Technically, I guess you could say I got fired, but I only flaked on a few shifts.
Well then. Oh, wow! Is that you in this video yelling at a customer?
Well, they deserved it. It's not my fault they didn't agree with me. I didn't even yell that loud.
I'm starting to think this might not be the job for you.
But wait! If you go on my Facebook, I posted a status about loving my last job.
But you said you loved it for the pay and the free food.
So, did I get the job?
Oh man. Really?
As you can see, social media can have a huge impact on your job search. We all like to have a little fun online, but make sure your online personality reflects how you want to be seen in the real world. In fact, just keep your social media profiles private so employers can't see it. Unfortunately, likes and followers just won't land you the job.
Job searching online is a whole other beast, and it's amazing because there's so much opportunity out there. The majority of jobs that are out there are actually not posted. So there's the traditional job boards where there are actual job postings, but I think even more interestingly and more opportunistically, there are opportunities that you can find by following companies. So for example, if you're on LinkedIn, I want you to follow companies that you're looking to work for, and what you're gonna find is they're going to be releasing press releases, they're going to be making announcements about people who are departing from companies, hires that they're making, new clients that they've acquired, and what you need to do is read between the lines. So they've acquired a new company, this is a PR firm for example, and they've just won some new business. What you need to do with that is take the initiative to find out who is the head of marketing or the head of HR within this particular company. Say, congratulations on the new client that you've just won. I'm a person who works in this industry and I think I'd be a perfect fit on this team, and here's why. So I want you to apply and use online media to apply to jobs that haven't even been posted yet. I want you to appear so knowledgeable and so on top of the industry and actually look for opportunities that aren't necessarily even posted yet. That is the power of online job searching.
Following up is a critical step that often gets overlooked in the job search process. In fact, employers tell us that they prefer you to follow up on your job application because it makes you really stand out from other job applicants. There are 3 common ways to follow up: email, calling, and in person. First, following up by email. Email is probably the least scary way to follow up on a job application because you don't have to talk to anyone in person. But it also comes with some drawbacks, like you don't have to talk to anyone in person. Keep your email short and sweet. You don't want to just go over everything that you put in your application. And make sure you have someone review it before you send it out. The worst thing would be to send it out with a typo. Second, follow up by calling. If you're going to follow up over the phone, make sure you practice what you say beforehand. You really don't want to be caught awkwardly hanging up as soon as they answer.
Hello.
And make sure you only follow up during non-peak business hours. This shows them that you understand their industry. For restaurants, that means between 2 and 4, and for retail, that means after 4 on the weekday. Here's a little piece of insider advice. Even if you're on the phone, try and smile during the conversation. Hiring managers can tell if you're happy or grumpy. Third, following up in person. Following up in person is a great way to get noticed. In fact, it's my absolute favorite way to follow up on a job application. But you want to make sure you stand out for the right reasons. One of the most important things we can tell you is to dress like you would for an actual job interview. Who knows, you may get a job interview on the spot and you want to be prepared. Keep in mind this is your first in-person impression to the employer and you want to look as professional as possible. You don't want to go in looking all sweaty and gross. And you never know, you might be asked to do an on-the-spot interview, so make sure you bring a couple copies of your resume as well. Following up on a job application can be scary. Trust me, I know. But with a little practice, you can really get a leg up on the competition.
Yes, I did. Really? What time? Awesome, man. That's great news. Okay, yes, I'll definitely be there. You too. Bye. Well, that was wonderful. I just actually, that was the one that Eric was telling me about with Donald Trump and getting on there. They called me. So I got an interview. I get to go in. Maybe things are really about to start looking up. A lovely meal and celebrations to me getting a job, and Eric, my buddy here, giving me this job. Got a little surprise for y'all though. You know how at the store we couldn't get you this candy and stuff that you wanted? Well, I actually have a good galaxy for you.
It's all you ever dreamed of.
And a galaxy for you. And for you, we went ahead and got the apple from right there.
Thank you. Don't you
And
guys
to
love
you,
it?
I just want to thank you for helping me get the job.
Good job. Thank you.